Backups, backups. Backups, backups. Those cops are on the take. But what do you expect for the energy they make? Whether as a bot or as a car, they could go really excessively far. Backups, backups. Backups, backups. But seriously though. Yeah, seriously. Freaking sure cops. Yeah. Ah. Hey, what's up everybody on YouTube? Jesus Christ Chat Sonichu Prime here once again. And today we are looking at the next figure in this wave of Transformers the Galaxy Night Birds, Decepticlone Punislav. So yes, here we are. And there's this fucked up jerk cop. But let's get closer here. Look at the packaging. So right up front here we got a, well, not the best looking art of the car. I mean, just like I feel like somebody mooshed up on that hood there. Just not that great movie. The jerk off was turning left. Anyway, Transformers Legacy Birds is a deluxe class. That's the let's say deluxe classic class of the no Decepticlone Punislav. And on the side of the box, you got the rather simplistic artwork of the more common Punislav as opposed to Punislav the first. Apparently, he's got the most views on his video compared to even the other Transformers in this line. Meh. Anyway, so yeah, guys, simplistic art of the more common Punislav, and yeah, Punislav and Cybertron. Now the focus works. On the side of the box, you got half of the lovely poster artwork going on right there. Yep. And let's see, yep, there's the top, and there's the bottom with the more stage barcodes. And on the back of the box, you have your obligatory product. Does this, that, and the other. It can become an arm or leg for Punicrackder-V. And a lovely little bio if you want to read that as well. This will also be on the bio page on the Cwclight. And that's basically it for the packaging. And moving right along here, we have the more common type of Punislav, the dime a dozen Decepticlone. And yep, he's a brown and black police car. You shot? I know I am. Whoop-de freaking do a bunch of jerk cops. But let's get closer here. Look at the details. So you got silver headlights and fenders, and there's a Decepticon symbol right there. Apparently something messed up on the shade of brown right here, but I guess that gives it a little bit better of a appeal. And then they got the side of the vehicle right there. It's like police. Please. Jerk cop is more like it for the side of that car. Anyway, but they had to like, pretend that they had to be protected from police cars, you know? Anyway, yeah, there's the back of the car with the tail lights. There is the top. There is the bottom. Yeah, he does roll, as one thing should. Hooray for rolling, fucked up, pretending to be police cars type of bots. And for comparison, so here is the Decepticlone with the CC82 right there. Yeah. With Christian Prime. I get these in center. Yep. With Optimus. With Sonichu. And here it is alongside the Quickfield Combiner team of Autobots, Wave, Rollout, Armorats, Farshot, and Chapper. And he's definitely under custody for impersonating police. Yes. And we have here a group shot of one of each of all three Decepticlones, and of course the first Punislav, the first Cwclight, and the first SAV. And yep, well, we got their attention here, so I'll give you the better side-by comparison of just the two jerk cops right here. So got that going on. Give you that shot as well. The youngster and the old man. And there's the more common jerk cop alongside Bakoto and Crusher. with Megatron. And with our special guest mold mate comparison, here he is with Combiner Wars Streetwise. There you go. An actual police car with a fake police car. I'm gonna run you in. I'm gonna smash right into you. Just make sure you run in. And now making his encore appearance within these review videos, here is the more common Punislav with Movie 1 Barricade, because it's precious! Also jerk-hopping, offensive, precious! So, there you go! Alright, so you get 3 accessories with this guy. You get the little gun right here, all done in blue with the little bits of details all about, molded in and all that. Blue plastic, looks like it might got a little bit of paint or something right there. Anyway, yeah, we'll just go ahead and pop that right there because that's a bit more common thing to do in that mode. And of course, you get the combiner mode hand. I forgot to mention this last video, but yeah, this thing can also be a foot. I might have mentioned this with the in the Decepticlone Punislav video, but there you go. There you go. You can make a foot out of this as well. But since we have feet going with Crackder the First, it's like you don't really need this in feet mode. Plus, that type of foot actually works better than as opposed to this. So alternatively, yes, you can put that up here. You have this gun mode going on. Oh, actually, yeah, here you go. You can pop that in there. You have that going on. So yeah, there you go. Just drive along and jerk copy, pew bang bang, pew bang bang. And anyway, so then also it gets its own buzzsaw. So yep, every jerk up is a freaking buzzsaw to really disrupt the poor citizens. Not really too much ample real estate left after all this, because I mean, look around all over this thing that just has the oh, there's that 5mm port back there. I suppose if you wanted to, let's see if we could do this. Yeah, there you go. Butt gun, and put this up here, and yeah, this work. Yeah, there you go. There you go, buzzsaw, and the buzzsaw does spin. It does rotate. So yeah, that's your accessories for this thing. Alright, so that's basically it for vehicle modes. Let's get out of transformation, shall we? Let's! That's a decent spin for a faking fucked up jerk up car. Pardon the language in that one moment, but yeah, they really offend me greatly. Alright, so we're gonna go into combine mode first, as typically usual for these combiner bots. But yeah, essentially, so we're going to leg mode. So you want to take this part here. You might have to take a fingernail. It's a bit easier if you undo the hood as well. Anyway, just essentially get that out a little bit. Get this out. So get your fingernail. Here we go. Get your fingernail in there and pull that out like that. And then you take all this. This goes all the way back, like so. Wait, is it? Oh, I got a little tight. It's a double edge right there. Why is this tight on my copy? There we go. There we go. Okay, and then you take the combiner peg and you fold that out, and there you go. Now I suppose in foot mode, this jerk cop could potentially kick ass. Yeah, I'd rather kick its ass. Anyway, so now we go into arm mode. So we want to put that combiner peg out to the side. We're gonna split the legs. Secure. Anyway, just tie my copy so you know it's secure. Anyway, so we got that going on. You want to rotate this out. You want, and you're knowing that the knees are getting rotated in. So we'll remedy that just shortly. So you just continue on with that, and get them as far as you could, and then make sure those knee joints are right there in a line. And you get that down. You take this part right here. You rotate that down. Get these legs together. Now you want to take the arms here on the side. Go ahead and fold them out like that. There's this little tab right here that's going to go into this groove right there. You just want to, there you go. Just make sure you get that in there. And same thing on the other side. Just flip that up, pop the little tab, into the groove right there. And then just either way you want to go. But yeah, there you go. There's this jerk up as an arm. Yeah. And of course, you know the whole deal. You can you could get your full range arm movement right there, or get your less than 90 degree bend or up to 90 degrees if you rotate. But anyway, that's the arm mode. Now, of course, robot mode. So we'll just go ahead and get that oriented the right way. We'll go ahead and take the arms out and pull the hands out like so. You definitely need a bit of a fingernail for that. And you just get those down. We'll get unnotch the arms. We'll go ahead and split the legs. Take the combiner peg, pull that down, and then all this right here. Just want to make sure that combiner, that double hinge is up like that, and then you take this up, and just essentially want to just go ahead, almost go back to half the vehicle mode. You got tabs, slots right there. These tabs are going to go into, so that's secure. And then you take this part, top half. Come on. There we go. So yeah, that just, it goes up like that, but then you go down right there, and yep, there you go. That is basically the more common Punislav. If I can get it to stand up straight now, and then so I can rotate the camera down. There's the more common Punislav in its robot mode. And it's decently packed in robot mode. I say it looks a better asleep than the old man, doesn't it? Yeah, just obviously this thing's a youngster. It's a young man. So let's get a close up here. Look at the details. So obviously for the head scope, we got this silver bug, lots of silver on it, and red for the eyes, and just lots of browns, some silver, some reds, and blacks, and then going down the crotch, going down, gives a few full view joint, full view, and then yep, and then going up the back, there's the hood of the car for the backpack, and just you know, that's the thing right there. But yeah, yeah. Articulation wise, what we got? I'm gonna tell you. So, all right. So the head is on a ball joint, so you got a little bit of wiggly waggly. You can look up only a tiny bit and can harden it down. You only get a little bit of side-to-side movement due to just how tight this thing is, at least in my copy, so your mileage will vary. It's not going to do a full 360, but at least you get side-to-side. Arms can rotate a full 360, and they can move in and out. You got that shoulder joint that can go all the way up and all the way down if you need to. You have bicep rotation, and you got over 90 degrees of bend at the elbow, and no wrist rotation, but hands can move in and out if you need them to. You have waist rotation, and legs can move forward that far, back that far, outward that far. Definitely cannot do a full split. You got thigh rotation right there. A little bit over 90 degrees bend there at the knee. You can't really take advantage of the double joint right there, but anyway. And there's no movement at the feet. Okay, so let's run to those accessories one more time for the robot mode. You have like 5mm ports on either side as well, so you got your weapon storage right there. But yeah, you can give them the buzzsaw in either hand, and of course you can give them the little gun. And on that basic level, you can pew pew, back, pew pew, buzz buzz, pew pew, buzz buzz, and all that good stuff. But then of course, you know how this works. Gun mode, all that, so that you can get a little bit more fun this way. And just yeah, there you go. There's a little bit of extra pew pew, pew pew to go with the buzz buzz and all that. So yeah, there you go. That's a bit full arm weaponizing right there. But yes, the basic gun right there is Blush compatible. Yes, that's right. So we can take a Blush and pop it right there. And we could do a big old faked up jerk cop. Blush! And it was a very weak Blush. It's more like a pew. That shows you how cheap these guys are. They're a dime a dozen. They're so cheap. Their shots are cheap and weak. And now for comparison, here it is with CCA2. with Christian Prime, with Sonichu, with Optimus, and here he is in an apprehended type of situation alongside Rollout and Chapper. The claw is on him, as well as Armorat, Farshot, and Wave. And here is the Decepticlone in the group shot with the first and the other, one of each of the other two Decepticlones between the Crackers, the SAVs, and Punislav the first. Here it is alongside Bikoto and Crusher, with Megs, and of course the mold-made comparison with Combiner Wars Streetwise, and of course for the last time you'll be able to see it within this series, so here he is with Movie 1 Barricade, because it's precious, frackin' to punish and enslave, kind of. Yay! Precious! So, there you go! And there you go, that is Decepticlone Punislav, and yeah, you know, decent figure. You know, of course, it's the bargain basement variant of the Punislav as opposed to the first. But yeah, I mean, obviously things are so common, they should be. There are practically a dime a dozen. And of course, you know what they do. They go out to be jerk-hoppish and shit and yada 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 yada. And I noticed I gave you an awkward cut, but I forgot to put that back up. So you might just notice that a moment ago. But anyway, so I did pick this one up from Target as well. These guys are popping up in your Targets and your Walmarts and BigBadToyStore, Entertainment Earth, and Amazon and all that. So yeah, between that and don't forget to check me out on my socials, like with my Blue Sky and of course on my Cwclight. And links to those will be in the description down below. And I think that's it. So this is Transformers Legacy Dive Merch, Decepticlone Punislav, and this is Jesus Christ Chan Sonichu Prime saying, remember, you don't stop playing because you grow old, you grow because you stop playing. Be geek, be proud, you're under arrest, you fucked up jerk up! About 2.5 hours later. Sheesh, wow, this isn't looking too good. Yeah, I agree. With those Decepticlones and cons over there between both places, they're actually got something going on. I can only imagine what they're planning, but my intuition gives me a good, fair, educated guess. Hey Chris, hey Atselina. So what's going on right now? Well, Sanchi, it looks like apparently Lemmy Makoto and their Decepticlones and cons are looking for a bit of energon. And actually, they're making another attempt on the General Electric plant. We just seen a few actually working that way. We just spied Cracked the First and a team of cons and clones going to the volcano island just off the coast. Yeah, I don't have a good feeling about this, especially considering the amount of energy they can get out of a volcano. I mean, whatever it is they're doing with the parts they're looking to get from the General Electric plant and all that energon, it can't be anything good. I agree, Selena. It cannot be anything good. I mean, aside from just all the other damage Mikoto had done years before, I wonder what she's up to now with all these tools and energon. I think they're actually dividing their teams between the two places, as they think we can't take them out in one shot, divide our team. Think we got Quickville Autobots not so quick. But with Cracked the First actually being back in commission and actually on the Volcano Island, we're definitely got to send Metatron over there as opposed to the GE plant. Unfortunately, Armorats and Rollout are actually on another mission with Jazz and Cliffjumper. They're not going to be able to help us out either way. Well, it looks like I'm going to have to go in combine mode and actually help out on the Volcano Island with the others. And not only am I going to have to lead the team, but I'm going to have to be a component of the combiner mode as well once again. That's okay. I think Sonichu will be able to handle things at the GE plant, and we'll have to ask Optimus Prime for a few more Autobots to help us out just to be safe. Well, that sounds like a plan, Chris. Unfortunately, between Optimus Prime and Lear 1, we'll be able to actually have great success in all this. Hi, guys. So unfortunately, I just saw some Decepticlones flying overhead, going really fast eastward. Going really fast? How fast were they going, Sparky? Well, I'd say they were going beyond Mach 3. Mach 3? My goodness, then we have no time. I see. Well, I'll have to teleport myself, Etzelina, and Farshot to the volcano island. And Sonichu, you'll have to go and lead the team right away to the General Electric plant. You can call on me, Chris. I'll get Silver and the others to help you out at the GE plant, and I'll call Optimus Prime for some more troops. Autobots and Guardians, let's transform and roll out! Meanwhile... And I already told you, those crates go over there. You better get right or you're gonna have a bad time. Well, Crusher, despite your best ups and blunders you did while I was away, you managed to actually make a bit of a success around here. But still, don't ever distrust me like that again. You disobey me again and I'll give you the real slammer to Cwclight and Megatron. Well, after I stomped my frustrations out, it ended up being easier to let go of the fact that you threw me a few miles away. Although I will say that is an exaggerated number, but still, that hurt. I never crashed so hard into anyone in my life, not even Turbo was as hard as Crack to the first is. When he slams into me, I feel it. But then I slam into Cracker, then I really feel it. But I guess I'll give it to you this time, Koto. Maybe this time, though, if you fight me, I'll definitely thunderstop your foot and make you feel it hard. You do that to me, and then I'll definitely see you in the barracks, Crusher. Punislav, sir. Boss lady, Crusher. Corrector, sir. I come with good news. All the air job process is making good standards, and the Decepticlones have made it to the General Electric plant. They only encountered a few Autobots, but the Autobots are not actually winning so easily.
Well, that might be good news, young man, but you never know when there's gonna be more of them coming about.
Yeah, I think so. Unfortunately, Megatron's got the team over there, so we stand a chance of at least getting what we need for that plant this time.
Yeah, that's a good thing.
Yeah, you're damn right, that's a good thing. I made sure it worked this time. You like brilliant planning, didn't I, Crusher? If you say so, Mikoto. Whatever. Alright, well, sir, I'm gonna get back to work carting air job, but it's an honor to give you this message, sir.
Yeah, it's a good thing you did too. Bring on some more of this air, John. There's some really good stuff. I could drink it all day, you know.
Yes, sir, Punislav, sir. I'll be sure to get you some of the finest and freshest that we collected. See y'all later. Bam. Sir. Sir. Pressure.
They're naive, stupid jerk-cuts, but at least they'll be decent to their superiors.
Well, still considering what Chris Chad Prime would do, I would not put it past them to actually get by our guard so quickly and easy. Punislav.
Yeah, well, you know what? You get her drunk easy, and then you can have her off her high off her horse.
Shut up. You get one more Garjon cube, and that's that. Then you get back to work.
Alright, fine, boss lady.